Joshua Smith, UCLA freshman center. Josh, going into Pac-10 play. Joshua, going into Pac-10 play. Are you guys satisfied with where you're at right now?
I wouldn't say we are. I mean, if you look at it, we have a pretty decent record at 8-4. You know, we're above 500. We got a good one against BYU, but you know, we still look back to the Montana game. We still look back to the Kansas game. We still look back to the VCU game.
Yeah.
And if you think about it, you know, if we play differently, easily, right now we could be 11-1. I mean, the only game we felt like that got really away with us was the Villanova game, you know, because, I mean, we had our chances, but they kind of had, you know, like a decent 10-point lead the whole game.
Yeah.
And then with us, I think it's kind of good. We kind of have those kind of games because, I mean, with the Kansas game, we figured out, we know we can play with anybody. We shouldn't be, you know, happy about a loss, you know, because back to what Coach Allen said, a lot of teams that play Kansas and play them to a one-point game are kind of like, wow, guys, you know, you guys did a good job. You know, nobody expected us, but I mean, we expect to win every game.
Yeah.
So with us, we're just trying to rebuild and just protect home court this week.
You know, Joshua, going into Pac-10 play, you guys obviously have Washington State and Washington, one team that was projected to win the league, and then another team that very well could win the league right now in Washington State. Is it tough to start off with these two teams, or do you think, you know what, it'll put some hair on your chest early and you kind of get these two big games out of it at least?
It's gonna put us to the test because, like, you're correct. I mean, we're playing two teams that could easily win our league, and I mean, with us, I mean, with Washington State, you start with them. You know, they're obviously a very talented guard team. Mm-hmm. You know, they have Klay Thompson, they have Eden, they have Reggie. You know, they have a lot of good guys. And with us, I mean, I'm kind of glad we got these big games right now, just kind of see where we are, and you know, hopefully we come out with a win.
When you think of where you guys were to start the season, where you guys are now, and where you guys can be in another 12 games, does it kind of, do you break it down sort of into those, you know, individual mini seasons, or, you know, are you not someone who does that and you just matters where you are right now?
I'm not really somebody who does that. I mean, I'm just one of those guys, you know, goes to practice, you know, trying to scheme for the next team. And, you know, right now we're getting ready for Washington State tomorrow. And you could kind of say that. I mean, the whole Pac-10 season, you know, I mean, the Pac-10 schedule is a little mini season in itself, and they consider, you know, the Pac-10 tournament to be a mini season. And after that, but you know, like we said, you know, we're confident right now. We feel good. You know, most of our guys are healthy, and we're ready to play.
Josh, when you think about where, you know, things have gone wrong this season and where things have gone right, it kind of all boils down to how you guys play. It almost doesn't seem as much as how the other team is playing against you, but how you guys are playing. Does that make you feel like if we just correct those little things, then we could be good to go? Or is that the hardest part, to have that kind of self-reflection?
I think that's the hardest part because, I mean, a lot of times, you know, it sucks when it's like, oh, if we rebound better, or oh, if we can run our offense better, but a lot of times, you know, it's not even the teams we're playing, you know, it's just us, how we play.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think that's pretty easy to correct. I mean, because if you play harder, you know, a lot of things go your way. And I think, you know, the harder we play, you know, the more we play together, the less we'd have to worry about, you know, letdowns.
Kind of going off that and how you guys are playing, the team seems to be at its best when it's going inside out, when it's going to you and then guys are getting open outside, rather than the opposite. Is that frustrating at all, knowing that it depends on someone else to facilitate it rather than you? I mean, no matter what, you're not going to be bringing the ball up the court.
No, I mean, like I said, we have 5 guys out there. You know, within the starting lineup, we just have guys who are just trying to look for plays for each other. You know, none of our guys on our team are selfish. You know, we don't care if Honeycutt has 40, we don't care if Zeke has 40, we don't care. You know, if Reeves has 40, we don't even care. You know, if the Twins, who aren't even playing, scored 40.
That would be very impressive.
I mean, as long as we get a win, you
yeah,
know, we can look at each other and see what we have to do, you know, to correct our mistakes.
Nice. Josh Smith, UCLA freshman center. Thanks, man.